welcome to the Sober Noise podcast. My name is Rob, and these are the Dum Dum Boys. Actually, I guess I am. We are the Dum Dum Boys. My name's Rob. This is Milky over here. We got Waylon and Steve. So again, just a big shout out to our followers and all the love that we've gotten thus far. I want to take a moment to I don't know, explain our little hiatus. We were pumping out the episodes, and then we realized like there was like a ton of editing we needed to do. We wanted to get a YouTube up and running and get the full episodes on there. And there's like a ton of editing. So we took a couple weeks off. We got all that sorted out. And
Waylon still needs a computer.
Yeah, this guy fucking needs a computer. Big time. But it's okay. We're doing the best with what we can. As always, big ups to our boy God for everything. Let's not talk about the Montreal Canadiens. I don't want to talk about that at all. So let's just dive right in. So one of the topics, what we're going to talk about, there's three topics. So forgiveness and resentment is one topic. How we dealt with cravings and coping strategies in early sobriety or leading up till today, like just our how we deal with that, and how we dealt with isolation in early recovery, because that's just kind of like inevitable. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's just jump right in. Also, I want to introduce. This is a Habs Montreal Canadiens prospect from Finland. His name is Oliver Katanen. Right, Oliver. Hey. Let's hop right in. Anybody want to start off?
Things because my perception was completely fucking skewed. Like, I was up all the time, man. Like, he can't. Yeah, it's hard to, like, I don't know, hold some sort of higher moral ground or something when you yourself are completely all over the place, dude. Like, don't know whether you're coming or going half the time. So how the fuck can you be like, well, this is the right thing to do, or that's the right thing to do? Same time, I guess in my particular case, I definitely found myself, resentment towards either people and or things, maybe job, whatever, made me reach for the booze a bit more or party harder. That's for sure. This is both during and after music. I mean, music had all just started as fun, but then it turned into self-medicating all the time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't want to be around this person, or I don't want to be control is another thing. Like, I don't want to be sitting in the back of the van while like there's some lunatic driving it down the road that I have zero faith in. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do, or even like in the case of say flying, it's like I'm gonna get shit-faced to the point where I don't care if something happens, right? It doesn't matter. I'll just fucking ragdoll and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
flying used to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a time.
No, it's the most not fun thing.
Not really. I don't like not being in charge of my destiny. I'd rather rip around in like a crusty old Volkswagen or something than trust a highly trained pilot, which makes no sense, but you know.
Yeah, totally. Das Auto. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think even to this day, I still feel like I can harbor resentment. I think one thing we touched on in one of the first episodes was like, you're gonna want to feel like a pull to apologize to people you've wronged, right? And a part of that is like feeling like, I don't know, maybe with time, eventually, like nobody should judge you anymore. Your past is your dude. I still struggle with this, like 8.5 years in. You know, things get brought up sometimes, and I'm just like, how are these people holding on to shit that has nothing to do with them? You know, and it's just at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, like at all.
It goes both ways too, though, right? Like there's people I've held resentment towards that I'm trying to let go of it, and it's probably the exact same for some people towards me too. They have a lot of resentment, and it's like, dude, I'm literally not the same person I was even a year and a half ago. So
yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to make the changes to be a better person, but at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to, like, you know, hold that resentment for the past or move on from it. And I have the same thing with that, where I'm like, I need to move on, but sometimes the brain's like, no. Like, I'm trying to, though.
It's hard not to, like, I don't know, man. It's like, oh man, so and so did this like fucking 10 years ago, like fuck them. And then I'm catching myself having these thoughts, and I'm like, well, like, would I want somebody to be doing the same with me? You know, that still happens. But I think honestly, like, I got a pretty good judge of character, man. I don't know, like, but like that could be an ego thing. That could be my ego saying, I don't know, but I don't know. The resentment thing is, there's definitely different elements there. I mean, like, for me, like, there was a lot of trauma associated with why I used drugs and alcohol, and the first like 3-4 years into sobriety, like I was really trying to navigate these feelings that I had been burying for years. Forgiveness is the real, like, gritty truth of it is the past is gone. It's fucking gone. Right? You keep the past alive in your head.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like what happens to people that like they deserve, of course not. But I think, there's an element of us not letting it go. Because like you get comfortable living with this in your like core, like this is like your, like, how you operate is like, this is me, this is what happened, and this is how I navigate life, right? And yeah, all you can do is control what you let affect you and what you don't let affect you. Obviously that's fucking way easier said than done. Like I've done like
it's very simplification of it.
I've done like years of therapy, and but yeah, like I said, like that's just like sort of like the raw truth of it, and this is coming from like a trauma perspective. But yeah, I mean, for early sobriety, like I would say, resentment and forgiveness, they go hand in hand, whether that's other people resenting you and forgiving you or vice versa. Like ultimately you just have to remind yourself what you can and can't control, and be grateful for what you can control. And maybe the things that you can't control, whether that, like, specifically if those are people that like don't want to be in your life anymore, then maybe like they're not supposed to be in your life anymore.
I have yeah, I definitely believe in that, dude. If like
Yeah.
people in your orbit, man, they'll come in and out of your orbit, right?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, if they want to leave, like, don't force them to stay. Like, see ya.
No, 100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
I resent how easy it is to access things like booze now. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
way
man.
too easy to get to, man. I like the way they had it in Ontario before, because, like, even for example, I'll use my stupid self as an example. When I was struggling, it was like super easy to start, like, when I was trying to quit initially, it was easier to like regulate it because I could only get it up till 9 o'clock. So like
Yeah.
I was able to get it at 9, or I had nothing that night and I'd be forced to live with it, you know? And that was like that a lot better than the current situation that's just free
fucking just go anywhere. Yeah.
Just go and buy whatever, whenever. Here, get drunk and do some gambling while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly. Look at, you got your ATM, you can buy your pack of smokes and buy your booze now.
Yeah. Don't forget some lottery. Get some lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Grab some lottery tickets while you're there. Yeah, it's pretty bananas. But that like, I'm not tempted by any of that anymore.
No.
No,
you can get it at like 8 a.m. too sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even go into gas stations anymore. Like, just
I harbor resentment for all of that also. And like, I have tremendous empathy for people struggling in today's world. Because like, let me give you a little story. I'm not going to name names. I dated a girl for like 6 months, and she was in and out of drinking, and it was like very fucking traumatic. And also like, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But she would like lie about it, and then be like plastered, and it's like, okay, dude, like, you're fucking wasted, you know. And she would Instacart it, and it's like this whole element of just like not having apps on your phone.
Yeah,
man, I didn't have to deal with that. Like,
yeah.
The worst for me was like when I lived in Hull, and
yeah,
like,
that would be really easy to get.
Like
easy to get in Hull, or just called Turbo.
Yeah, everyone knew Turbo.
Everyone knew Turbo. I forgot about that guy too.
Seemingly awake at all hours too, dude. Like, it could be, you could be coming up and you could call Turbo, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm just Thanksgiving dinner with my family, but sure, I can meet you for like a fucking 40 of Captain Morgan's in an hour. $200. Sure, dude. Perfect.
Yeah. Everyone pitched, and like you'd have like 3 shots of it, and then it'd go around like in a fucking circle, and then gone. Fucking worse.
New memory unlocked. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's an Ottawa hero, I heard.
For sure. Turbo like ranks with that fucking cowboy car.
Yeah.
For sure.
That Accord, that old Accord.
Yeah, with all the paraphernalia all over it.
Yeah. And then just like a random like kids lacrosse stick on the side for some reason.
Yeah.
So story, that car, when I was a parts driver for Auto Parts Extra, so this is a long time ago, dude. That's like 2007. That dude had that car back then, and he was just starting to do that to it. I don't know how it still exists and how it's not an absolute. It might be a rot box underneath. It might be.
It could be.
Like, it's still that whatever. It's like a 94 Accord or something. It's the next generation after the CB7. And it's like, how is this car still around? Like, how does it even still exist? But it's wicked. I mean, it is pretty legendary. It's like, you'll see memes about it.
Oh, for sure. Even news articles.
It's crazy.
It's got like the Christmas lights going on it, and like it's
everything.
Very interesting. Yeah.
It's like every year he goes to like the Canadian Tire, like just stick on aisle, and just buys the entire rack, and then just like finds a square inch to stick it on.
Everything.
Everything,
Yeah.
literally everything. Give me it all. I want it all.
Yeah.
I harbor a lot of resentment towards the Montreal Canadiens right now, and
Oh, dude, for sure.
I'm not ready to forgive them. I actually went to bed like upset, and my day started terrible. Dude, like what? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
I said I didn't want to talk about it, but like it's just crazy. So yeah, we're recording on Sunday. Last night the Habs lost 8-3, and they were up 3-1 at one point, and they just blew it. So
yeah,
the day after, feeling it.
And Walter's Minnesota Timberwolves got eliminated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bummer.
Mr. Randall 3 points, I believe. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, resentments. My way of dealing with resentments, well, like obviously it was through drinking before, but when I was actively working with a sponsor, I remember I was like constantly complaining about this guy I used to work with, and I went to work every morning just fucking hating this guy, wishing that something bad would happen to him during the day. And the more I talked about him to my sponsor, like my sponsor, as weird as it was, he just said, "Let me ask you something. Like, do you have a weird thing for this guy?" And I'm like, "No, I have to fucking work for him." He's like, "Well, you're letting him take up so much fucking inventory in your head. Like, what's, so like, the more I realized it, the more, people aren't going to change, right? People are going to be people, and people are going to do what they do. So we might as well change, right?" So that was my way of seeing it. And but a lot of resentments too, I find, I create in my own head over scenarios that don't need to be, right? If I'm mad at my girlfriend about something, I'll start resenting her, but then without even having that conversation, like, oh, and it was over like a miscommunication or something stupid like that, right? So a lot of the times it's just about, taking a step back and reflecting and seeing where I'm at fault with it. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of resentment these days. Like anything else, it comes up naturally, but then I'll just address it instead of just dwelling on it. Because, there was somebody in AA that once told me that resentment's like swallowing a pill and just waiting for the other person to die. And, that's just kind of how I see it.
Good metaphor.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like that was very stoic. It was very stoic. You're so stoic, dude. I love that. He who angers you conquers you. There we go. That's it. Absolutely. I think what I can share is it's not like as time goes on, it's just like it's just going up. Like things are just like easier to let go of. Like life, we still have to navigate life. So it's kind of it's not just like up like this, but it's like investing in the stock market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's
like right now,
maturity, like maturity and experiences. And that's why it's up and down, because like every experience is different for everyone else, right? Like one thing could be catastrophic for someone, but not a big deal for the other person. But it's the up and down that you have to work through individually until you're letting go or learning how to cope with those with life, essentially.
Yeah. 100%.
Very broad, but also specific for specific cases.
So next one is cravings and coping strategies. Does anybody have anything they want to say about that off the top of their heads right now?
They got the fucking Blue Jays on the
Blue Jays Bud Zero, man.
Oh, that's cool.
There's the coping strategy.
Yeah, 100%. That's a coping strategy.
Yeah. Turns out I actually like the taste of it though too, right? So
Yeah.
I like it. So I like to have it around so I can have a couple on the weekend, but not
Yeah.
drink during the week. I do kind of look forward to them in a similar way that I guess I used to, because like, it's Friday. I'm gonna after job too. I'm gonna come home and eat food, and then maybe have a couple Nears while I play like Battlefield or Arc Raiders or something, you know.
Yeah.
Or like if me and Fro are writing, I'll sip a couple of them.
Do you get like a placebo
effect out of it? It was more before. I think more at the
Mhm.
beginning. It was the placebo. I needed it. I used that, and then I used weed as well. So like I would have this and get like super baked, and then I'd be like, okay, it's good placebo. Or I was putting drops in them for a while there. It was like good placebo effect, but yeah, I don't really need any of that anymore. It's just I like it. It's great. It's great coping strategy. I think a lot of people, it would be good for a lot of people to maybe try that if they're struggling, just to see if it can work for them. Because like
100%. Yeah.
It might. It kind of really scratches that itch quite a bit. It gives you like most of what you're looking for.
And it gives you nutrients as well. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with them. Just like they'll give you like vitamin B, potassium, and like antioxidants and shit in them, and they rehydrate you. So like, why the fuck not? You know,
it's great. It's great.
If it works for you, then it's perfect.
It's scratching the itch. You're getting your vitamin D. Fuck yeah, dude! Right now, why not? Dude, I'm on this sparkling water. You know, I did one of my sober attempts. I was on them for like 3 months, and then I ended up relapsing. I was drinking like this was like I was drinking them like I was drinking actual beer. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah, that's like another thing. It can go like either direction, you know. Like it's a slippery slope ish, unless you know, it's good for you.
And I mean, early on, this was like really early on, really raw. I had no support system. I was still like hanging around bars. You know what I mean? Like instead of fucking getting like an actual beer, I would get like a near beer at a bar. You know, it's just kind of like you have to change the behavior also, right?
Yeah. The environment needs to change huge as well that you put yourself into. Like if you're trying to be like, you know, like 100% sober, maybe, you know, don't work a fucking bar.
I had such a funny like visualization come up in my mind when Melky was talking about near beer, like just like, and if they hit like a placebo for you, like just imagine like you wake up one day and you're like, oh, what happened last night? You got like a stranger in your bed, and then you like get out of bed, you're like, what the fuck? And it's just like empty cans of near beer. You're like, oh man.
Hilarious.
Fuck. Why am I like this? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Another thing I can say is like I hammered out the meetings for the first 6 months, like almost daily. Like being a part of people who know what you're dealing with was very, very helpful. Also for me, like I had a pretty spiritual experience when I got sober, and I made a promise, like, and it wasn't one of those promises where I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. Like, it was like, okay, like this is to God. And it was very, that was it for me. Like it didn't, I'm not saying it was easy. Like it was fucking very difficult, but at that point, I was willing to do whatever it took for me to get my life back on track. And I'm very, very blessed and grateful.
Different things work for different people, right? There's not one way. to achieve it per se. Like there's different methods to go about doing it.
100%, dude. Yeah. Like full disclosure, like I don't go to meetings anymore. I'm not part of a 12-step program at all. But I did go, and they were very, very helpful. Like I still like have books. Like the literature is phenomenal. I just like, I feel like I got what I needed out of it, and you know, this kind of ties in with the next topic of isolation. But I think like, we're good. Yeah, whether that's like, it's easier said than done, like making new friends or reconnecting with old friends, but having some sort of community or people you can talk to, very, very important. Like, and I think that's why I mentioned meetings. Like they were helpful for me in the beginning, big time. Let's move on to the next topic of isolation. This kind of ties in with the other ones. I know I've said this in earlier episodes. Unfortunately, when you just find yourself in early stages of sobriety and you're really trying to change your life, you're going to lose your friends. Some of them you're going to realize weren't ever your friends. They were just like acquaintances that you fucking drank or used drugs with. Some of them are going to be sincere and be supportive of you wanting to make changes to your life for the better, but they're still going to be like partying and doing things that you can't take part in, and naturally you're just going to fucking part ways. Like this is what's going to happen. And it feels devastating, you know what I mean? Like, because you don't know what your boundaries are. You're very just like raw, and you just want support, you want love. You're like a homeless puppy, and you're just like, man, like just take me home with you. And yeah, man, so I mean, like I shared earlier, like I think finding community, whether that be like friendship or whatever, like with like-minded individuals, is very, very important. And try not like, this is coming from like personal experience, like try not to get sucked into all the nonsense of the day-to-day. Like try to be as present as possible, and don't like stay at home and do nothing all day. Try new things, do new activities, get a gym membership. Like, I don't know, obviously one day at a time, but I isolated myself for nearly 3 years, and I went fucking bonkers, man. Like I would do, if I could go back, I would do the exact opposite. Like it was fucked, but I got here today. I'm still sober, and right, it was just a bit of a bumpy ride, and I feel like it could have been a little smoother had I taken some advice from other people. But again, I'm stubborn as fuck. I think a part of that stubbornness has helped me stay sober.
Yeah, same here.
Bro, no.
I think having you need a support system of some kind. If it's not family, you definitely need solid friends around to help you through things. And you'll find, like, I don't know, I found, as much as some fall away, a bunch of people that like you may have been friends with before or acquaintances with before, you end up like ending up, it's the orbit thing. You end up in that orbit, and it's like, oh fuck, man, these people are rad. Why did I stop talking to them, or why did I stop hanging out with them? And usually half the time it's because I'm gonna go where the party is, man. And these people aren't partying all the time or whatever, right? Or they're just like, that's a fucking mess over there. I don't want to be near that. Yeah, like I'm talking to a bunch of people now that I've known for years, but while I was off partying, I wasn't really talking to them as much. But now that that's all fallen away, it's like, no, these are real people, and they're pretty rad, and actually like to keep in touch with them and keep talking to them. And it's like sort of, yeah, evolution, rebuilding, different sort of friend group. Got to stay away from isolating too much though, man.
I think another thing that I'm like really experiencing now, well, I've experienced it like in and out of sobriety, like is getting back to things that you used to like, you know, like
Yes.
I'm playing ice hockey again. I'm getting back into skateboarding. I'm like really diving into fucking like the record collecting, like
Yeah, dude.
like,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah. So it's like really, it's taken up a huge chunk of my time. And I mean, I go to the gym all the time, like 4 or 5 times a week, I would say on average. And you guys are like my only friends, and that's good. That's good enough for me. I can't handle much more than that, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Well, no, we all know more people 100%, but like I can only keep like 3 on the roster, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's tough. I get overwhelmed with the messages
Yeah.
and whatnot. Dude, even like the dating world, I'm just like, man, like you want to meet at 7 p.m. next Wednesday? Like I don't know how I'm gonna fit you in.
I'll pencil you in, but I make no guarantee.
Yeah, no, I just get overwhelmed. I'm like, fuck, man, and I don't know if that's like has anything to do with sobriety or I think that's just a me thing. Like I'm just like,
Yeah, likely.
yeah, I'm very like, this is my fucking routine. I can't really stretch it.
But that's important to you, so that's huge. Your routine, your schedule is important to you, and that's what keeps you on the, you know, the path going forward to be your best self. So
100%.
fuck
Well,
everyone else.
dude, you're the same way, man. Like our routine
yeah.
is like sacred.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. And that's another thing, like if something fucks with my routine, that fucks with my day. For sure.
Immediate resentment, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
immediate resentment.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
Can't be spending my days just pissed off about stuff I have zero control over.
Yeah, 100%. Like social media is such a bad habit, man. Like the second I wake up, I'm looking.
Yeah,
And
I think I might start leaving. Well, I need my phone as an alarm, but I'd sooner leave my phone like not even in the same room. So I have to get up and like do my thing before I even look at it.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I think I've got a different approach on it because I think isolating myself is probably the best thing I could have done for myself, just with where I was at, because it forced me to kind of get inside my own head and not run away from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my first year getting sober, I got my shit together for the most part. Like I got my license, I got my first car. You know, I ended up dating the girl of my dreams at the time, and I thought everything was going up just because I quit drinking, but I wasn't actually putting in the work towards getting sober and becoming a better person. I was just simply not drinking, and I was a dry drunk. You know, I was constantly pessimistic, angry, you know, bitter, resentful. And it got worse, obviously, once I went back out. But yeah, I guess when I first got scared into getting sober when I was in BC, I had like a few options, and that was either to keep drinking and eventually become homeless, or move in with my folks in northern woods of fucking New Brunswick, leaving beautiful British Columbia, or rehab. And I didn't want to put rehab on my folks because I obviously didn't have the money for it. And it was kind of something that Milky said a few weeks back. You know, I knew what I needed to do. I just never wanted to do it. So I was never willing to like fully commit to rehab and to getting better. I just wanted to, I don't know, half-ass it, I guess. And I don't know. I guess in that aspect, isolation's been great. But yeah, obviously it takes a toll on your mental health and your social skills. Like my social skills still kind of suck, but you know, work in progress. Yeah, that's all I got.
I appreciate the contrast. I think I agree to with what you're saying. I think like the isolation helped me face myself. But being like, you know, a professional addict, an all or nothing person, I fell into isolation and felt that was it. You know, like I think
Yeah.
balance is really important with all areas of life. I think, yeah, it's important to take time to get to know yourself better. And I think that's where, like, you know, revisiting old hobbies, you know, is super important. Some element of physical exercise, very important, but like also having some type of social life. And yeah, the social skills, they get wiped. You basically start from scratch, and then you just become more and more comfortable being like weird, you know.
Yeah, it's a take it or leave it. For me, anyways. Like either you like me or you don't. I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, same. For me, it's more just like the like fumbling words.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We got holes in our brains, man.
Yeah, like I used to be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like you get so embarrassed, you're like your whole body temperature goes like hot.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen to say if I fuck up, I'll just like laugh at myself. I'll be like, stupid idiot.
Big dummy. I have holes in my brain.
Yeah. It's like when it's like when a waitress comes over and she's like, "How's the food? How's everything tasting okay?" And you're like, "Good,
Oh,
you?"
I can't deal with that shit at all. No way.
Good, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah,
you?
Good, you.
like I swear it happens to me
I
all the fucking
collapse.
time.
I collapse.
I'm just like, I'm
when
like
they
so
come
sorry.
over.
Je suis désolé, dude. Like I'm in recovery, dude. Like I'm an idiot. My brain is fucked. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit used to like upset me, and I'd be like harboring resentment towards myself for the rest of the night. Not able to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, like I think at the beginning, when I first decided to go sober, I carried a lot of resent during isolation. But like I was kind of in a unique situation at where my timeline was exactly when the pandemic was. So part of the pandemic I drank, the other part of the pandemic I did not. So I was already self-isolating during that time. To Waylon's point, like I think one of the best things for me was isolating as well, and like getting to know myself, getting to know what I'm going to do next, what my plans are. And you know, like same thing, got a car, got better jobs throughout being sobriety. So like even now today, where it's like it's hard to talk about resentment, because in hindsight I look back at it, at the whole journey so far, is I feel like I did it the best way for myself by isolating and changing my environment completely, moving out of the city, and just focusing on inside, like my partner and the dogs, and just having my world very, very small, and then rebuild it later when I'm comfortable, but not to carry that resentment, which is like nothing that I have now, but at the beginning I did. So then, like, you know, people start to either come back in your life if like they were meaningful to begin with, they're on your team to begin with, or expand with sober friends that just match your lifestyle. And that's kind of where I'm at now, where it's like, well, there's you guys, obviously. but everything in hindsight, like the isolation, the resentment, that's all part of the growing pains of this whole fucking thing. And
100%.
And that's just like something everyone will deal with. And now looking back, do I regret how I did things? Absolutely not, because it took one crack at the fucking can and I'm still going strong.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still like, maybe that's what it is for me. Like, I like keeping my circle like a nice solid circle, dude. Like when I got like other shit come in, I'm like,
yeah,
nah, dude, fuck that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Steve and I are very similar. We're very like routine oriented, man. Like very much so.
Oh, believe me, I like my routines, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a hamster on a wheel week to week. It's like, actually, it's like Groundhog Day sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Nap at 2, wake up at 3, have snack.
Dude, sometimes like in the morning, I'll be miserable because like I'll be like, oh, every day is exactly the same, and then I'll play that 9 Inch Nails song, and then just fucking be like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the same.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
6:30 in the morning playing 9 Inch Nails, being like, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is it.
I don't know. I've definitely like expanded my routine, you know, to have like more like self-care. Like I've really like dialed in a gym regimen. Like
gym rat.
I need to find that, dude. I need to go to the games so bad, man.
Yeah,
dude,
no, for sure.
I've been doing cardio. I do cardio, but I got this thing going on here that I'm like, I need to get rid of this. Like, but it's finding the time, and it would be handy to have a gym partner because I don't like remember how to do things in the gym.
I would be a bad partner because all I do is fucking run, dude.
You do what?
I mainly run. Like,
yeah, you're cardio, right? Big cardio.
Mainly. And that's because when I got a gym membership, like I was very overwhelmed with all the fucking, I was like, I don't know how to do any of this, you know, like, and then I saw treadmills and I was like, I know how to do that. And that's how it started. That's how it started.
Forrest Gump, I'm a running.
Yeah.
Running.
But I lost my gut. I lost my man boobs. Like I went down like 2 pant sizes. Like, but also drinking water and cutting out sugary drinks and just watching your carbs. That's really it. So fucking lose weight.
Your boy likes his Chinese food.
Delicious.
Oh, I'm part Asian, man. I eat freaking Chinese food too much. That would be something I'd have to cut out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Where do you get your Chinese food?
From my restaurant.
Oh, was it Dragon Fortune?
Mm-hmm.
The best.
Yeah, round eye delivery guy, man.
Yeah. That was the name of it, eh?
City. What's that?
It was
you just said from a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So good. It tasted like Lucky Key. They were on Carling.
Okay.
And they were like a pinnacle of the 90s for me. Oh. And like we'd have it every fucking Saturday and shit at grandparents. And when we moved to Canada and I had Dragon Fortune the first time, I'm like, this tastes like fucking Lucky Key.
Right on.
The best.
Love it. Like the best thing for my physique though.
How much Chinese food do you eat, bro?
Me?
Like on a week-to-week basis. Like how many times?
4 times.
Okay, yeah, you need to cut that out. Like 100%.
Still doing my cardio though.
Yeah, go down to once a week, dude.
That's my current addiction.
Yeah, no, food is a big addiction for sure.
Oh, fuck, it's so good. Big fatty.
Dude, for sure, man. Like I crushed a whole chef's plate tonight. Mind you, it was a salad one.
I fuck with salad, dude. I like my veggies and fruits and stuff too, man. Big time.
It was a taco bowl salad. So it had like chorizo and like sweet potato. It was just really fucking good. And I kind of fasted last night. Like I didn't have dinner. I just kind of snacked.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Walter again.
Yeah,
We buy enough records that we're allowed to have Spotify.
I know.
It took years for me to like eventually be like, you know what, I can have Spotify. I bought enough records. I feel like I've supported all my favorite artists and still am.
Hmm.
I sold all my CDs because I had Spotify.
Oh man, you should have
Yeah.
kept your CDs, dude. I would have taken them. Shit, all my cars have CD players.
That's
I'm like constantly disc jockeying, driving with my niece, switching CDs and shit.
sick. That's sick.
I think, yeah, letting go is a huge thing, man. I mean, like, you know, we've all reconnected,
Mhm.
and a part of that was like letting go and forgiving or whatever, and just being present and like building on the foundation of like the friendship that we used to have, and now like building on that foundation in sobriety.